Hello children, we are back to our English class.
Children, in last class we came to know that Geeta was a forgetful girl. I think you all read the lesson till where I stopped, okay? Now let us continue the remaining part. Hajja was reading the newspaper in the veranda. Veranda means a covered area usually at the front of the house. Thought of the day when Geeta forgot his medicine, so he went into the kitchen and added 5 spoons of salt to the sambar himself. Hajja, who was reading the newspaper in the veranda, he thought that day when he asked her to bring medicine for his headache and she forgot it. So grandfather thought he will put 5 spoons of salt to the sambar. So he went and added 5 spoons of salt to the sambar. You all know that Ajji also who added 5 spoons of salt to the sambar. Geeta's sister Mala, who was getting ready for school, had heard Amma's instructions. She hurried into the kitchen and added 5 spoons of salt to the sambar. Appa was carefully ironing his shirt in front room. He too went into the kitchen and added salt to the sambar. Children, here Mala, Geeta's sister Mala, who was getting ready for school, she also heard Amma's instruction. She also hurried into the kitchen and added 5 spoons of salt to the sambar. Appa, who was ironing his shirt in the front room, he also heard Amma's instruction. And he also went into the kitchen and added 5 spoons of salt to the sambar. By now, Geeta was ready to leave for school. She remembered that she had to add 5 teaspoons of salt to the sambar. Amma returned from the temple and saw Geeta in the kitchen. She quickly poured the sambar into a big container and sent Geeta off for the picnic. Children, by the time Geeta was ready, and she remembered that what her mother had told, and she also went to the kitchen and added 5 teaspoons of salt. When Amma returned from the temple, Amma saw Geeta in the kitchen, and what she did, the sambar was ready, and she quickly poured the sambar into a big container and sent Geeta off for the picnic. Children, you all came to know that how many members added 5 teaspoons of salt to the sambar? Ajja, Ajji, Geeta's sister Mala, her appa, and Geeta also added 5 teaspoons of salt to the sambar. That afternoon, the children sat down to eat hungrily. As soon as the first person tasted the sambar, he shouted, "Water!" Geeta saw other people push away the sambar. She could not understand what was happening. Then she tasted the sambar herself. It was as if all the salt in the sea had been poured into the sambar. That afternoon, when they went to picnic, what happened, children? When all the children were sitting down to have their lunch, all were hungry. And the first person who tasted the sambar shouted for water. And Geeta also saw that other children were pushing the sambar, and she couldn't understand what was happening. What Geeta did, children? She also tasted the sambar. It was as if all the salt in the sea had been poured into the sambar. It was very salty. Geeta ran home that evening and burst into tears. Did anyone else add salt to the sambar? She asked. I did, said Ajji. I did too, said Appa in surprise. So did I, said Ajja. Me too, said Mala. Why did you all do it? Amma told only me, cried Geeta. Everyone felt bad for her. Children, Geeta felt very sad and she cried and ran to home and asked, did anyone else add salt to the sambar? Ajji, Ajja, Appa, and Mala said that they all added salt to the sambar. Geeta felt very sad and said, Amma told only to me to add salt. Why you all did it? They also felt very bad for her. Amma wiped away her tears. Now, do you understand why it's important to be responsible while doing work? Geeta nodded. Children, here you can see in the picture that Geeta is very upset and Amma wiped her tears and said, it is very important to be responsible while doing work. Geeta nodded her head. She changed after that, and soon afterwards, her friends came home for lunch one day and agreed that Amma's sambar was the tastiest they had ever eaten. Children, now Geeta understood her mistake. She was very playful. That's why she don't remember what she was asked to do. She changed now. She is very responsible now. One day her friends came to her house. They tasted her amma sambar. It was very tasty. Children all have to read the lesson 5 times or more than 5 times. Okay. Now all take your pencil and underline the spelling veranda. 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 Next poured. 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 Next container. 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 Next surprise. Underline surprise. 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 Nodded. 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 Children, now all take page 6. B. Complete the speech bubbles. Please buy dash for my headache. Second one, please bring for dash for the school picnic. Third one, please collect the dash from the washing line. Please dash my shirt. Children, this is homework for you, okay? Please buy medicine for my headache, okay? Like that you have to do the homework. Then now all take your English notebook, okay? You have to continue the new words. Veranda. 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 Poured. 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 Container. 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 Surprise. 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 Nodded. 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 Meanings. First one, overnight, during the night. First one, overnight, during the night. Second one, veranda, a covered area usually at the front of the house. Veranda, a covered area usually at the front of the house. Full stop. Answer the following. First one, what was Geeta's problem? Question mark. Answer, Geeta's problem was that she was a forgetful. Full stop. She could never remember the things people asked her to do. Full stop. What was Geeta's problem? Question mark. Answer, Geeta's problem was that she was a forgetful. Full stop. She could never remember the things people asked her to do. Second one, what was the announcement Geeta made at home? Question mark. Answer, Geeta announced that her class was going on a picnic. She also said that the teacher had told her to bring sambar for the lunch at the picnic. Full stop. What was the announcement Geeta made at home? Question mark. Answer. Geeta announced that her class was going on a picnic. She also said that the teacher had told her to bring samba for the lunch at the picnic. Full stop.
Children all had to read the lesson 5 times. You have to study the new words, meanings, and question answers. Okay, without any mistake, you have to write and send. Okay, bye. Thank you.